everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another movie review. Recently, Dad and I watched the original version of the Millennium Trilogy, which begins with the girl with a dragon tattoo, and it was very labyrinthine and intriguing and engrossing. I personally thought that a lot of the violence that was depicted, it really wasn't that disturbing at first, but in particular, there were a couple of scenes that really, well, three scenes that kind of made me gasp in horror and just gag a little bit. And those of you who have seen the original films know what I'm speaking of. It was kind of hard for me to watch, but cringeworthy at best, but honestly, I couldn't help but not be transfixed to the screen and just completely mesmerized by Numi, as I thought that Numi did just incredible job, as she was perfect as Lisbeth. And I really liked Lisbeth's character, even though she's kind of a rebel. She's a mercenary type, and she takes everything into her own hands. She's very, very intelligent, and she actually is the one that pieces together the different threads of the case before Michael does, and it's really, really, really incredible. And personally, I really liked this version. I thought that it was more accurate and more apropos, and just the cinematography of Sweden was absolutely beautiful. Makes me want to go there that much worse. I also noticed one thing as I guess, I don't know if you could call me a linguist or not, but I do pick up on similarities between languages, and I noticed that Swedish is a Germanic language, and there were a lot of words that I recognized right away. One word that is the same in Swedish as it is in Norwegian is skull, which is basically cheers or to your health, and they always say that before they make a toast. It's I like to hear the way they speak. It's very lyrical and lilting, and I don't know how it got that way, but I've got a book on it that I'm going to read later about evolution of language, and it should really be interesting, but I really haven't had time due to the fact that I'm a working girl now, and I'm in school, yet I do not have my books as of yet, and I'm still waiting for them, but what do you do? Sorry for my sidetrack, but it's just a little rant. I thought I would get that off my chest. The movie itself, I would give 3.5 out of 4. They took sort of inspiration from one scene with one of the characters that Lisbeth gets her hands on later on. I won't say who that is. It's somebody who was responsible for a lot of grisly occurrences that occurred within this movie. I still have yet to see the girl who played with fire and the girl who kicked the hornet's nest, and well, I'm going to, because I want to know how it ends, and it just makes me want to know more, and how how diabolical the Wagner family really is, because I could see in the very first that this family was not one that you would want to have at your reunions, and thank God my family's not that way. We're not out to kill each other, thank heaven. But as far as movies go, I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad to say it's a part of my collection, even though there are some moments that are very uncomfortable to watch, but it's portrayed for what it is, even though it's done in a rather implicit way, which I really like. You don't really need to show full-on sex scene to get a point across, and I really think that the Swedes do this just wonderfully. They're just spectacular. And Sweden itself is this. There's so much panorama, and there were a lot of scenes within the film. I thought, oh, it looks like a postcard. Let me go there now. But it's something to look forward to in the future, and I highly recommend it, even if you haven't read the book, because just from seeing trailers, I sort of knew what was going on, but it was just so brambled in places that I got a little bit confused, and I don't confuse easily. And I was able to start piecing things together, but this is one of those things that it just leaves a lot of questions unanswered, so that's why they had to make a sequel. Uh, so I hope to see the girl who played with fire next, and then the girl who kicked the hornet's nest, and I'll definitely do a review of those as well. So catch you on the flip side. Ciao.